According to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, the country has made major strides in addressing the issue of women leadership. He, however, noted that failure to fully implement the 2010 Constitution on gender representation was and is still a major concern.
So on the onset, anything that brings women to parity with men, I will support, regardless of who brings it or how it is brought, because like Obama said, you cannot win a game if you are playing with half of your team outside the field.
His sentiments were echoed by his Senate counterpart Amason Kingi, who said that the number of elected women in the country's parliament was on the rise, an indication of progress.
In fact, some of you have already brought some bills which I have readily approved and forwarded to committees to look at so that they can be able to help elevate the gender equation to a level it must be.
We have just come out of an election in which women candidates recorded one of the best performances in the history of elections in our country. We now have 102, if I'm not wrong, 102 women parliamentarians domiciled in the Senate and in the National Assembly, 63 of them newly elected. The elections also ushered into office 7 women governors.
He added that 2022 general elections had proven that positions were no longer preserved for men as earlier perceived.
Having been realized against numerous intimidating odds arrayed against the women candidates. The message that should ring loud and clear across our land presently and going forward is that political leadership in this country is no longer preserved of men.
In his speech, President William Ruto promised to have the rule achieved within 1 year, though some women leaders have termed women as their own enemies, noting that in the 12th Parliament, the 2/3 gender bill failed to sail through due to lack of numbers in the National Assembly.
You, honorable members, bear witness to the fact that in all our duties at the Senate and its diverse committees and panels, women legislators play key roles and exercise their leadership potential to the fullest. This we shall continue to do as and when occasion demands. Inevitably, we must come to the consensus that unless women achieve equal status within governance and political structures, our efforts to strengthen the democratic base and expedite crucial social and political reforms will be hamstrung.
On her part, Presidential Advisor on Women's Rights, Harriet Chigai, has said that she was optimistic that the 2/3 gender rule would be achieved. Chigai revisited the issue, noting that in the past it had failed despite concerted effort from various parties and individuals. For Ebru TV, Amode Francis.